Hey guys, not sure if you've heard the news. Our beloved Coco is dead. In less than 10 minutes ago, I received the news in one of my group chats. And when I saw the newspaper article, I was actually playing video games at the point in time, and I just got a shock. I took my mobile phone with the newspaper article and I showed it to Jessie over here, and she was just stunned. I think nothing can really capture what a lot of people's emotions are going through right now. If you guys don't know Coco, she's an extremely famous Chinese singer, and the cause of her death was depression at the age of 48. Very, very young for a very successful artist. Coco has been in the Chinese music scene for 30 years already, and this year marks her 30th year, and she has contributed greatly to the Chinese music scene. I think for many Chinese Asians, this is a day of immense grief, and she's the idol to many of us 1980s, 1990s, 1970s, 1960s kids. The news really came as a shock. I think the last time that I was this shocked was hearing the news of Michael Jackson passing on, and before that, the news of George Michael, one of my favorite artists of all time, passing on due to depression. If I'm not wrong, it's the cardiac arrest because of the abuse of drugs. And Coco also went through depression. She sought a lot of clinical help. If I'm not wrong, she's seeing a therapist going through major depression. And who would have expected that someone of her stature and status and success would be going through such major depression to cause her to commit suicide on Sunday, which was 3 days ago. There's currently not much going on in the news right now, except that her family just revealed of her death that happened 3 to 4 days ago, on Sunday itself. I think the first thing in our minds when Jessie and myself heard of the news is that, wow, something like that can happen to such a huge superstar. It's not a car accident, it's not a natural disaster, it's suicide by depression. So all we can say is that never ever admire or never ever be envious of anyone whom you deem is successful, because you never know what's going on behind the scenes and what they're going through in this point in time. Whatever life you're going through, this is the only life that you have. Treasure it. If you're ever going through depression or anything like that, please seek help. Depression is not something to be overlooked on. Depression is not something in which you keep quiet all by yourself. It is real, and it has really caused the death of many of my favorite top superstars so far. My gosh, who would ever know all this fame, fortune, good life would be the result of so much depression? You know, top superstars like Robin Williams, so forth and so on. If any of you guys are going through depression right now, okay, don't forget, please remember, seek help. Speak to somebody. If the friends around you do not understand what you're going through, please seek professional help. In many of your countries, my country, and many countries out there, there are subsidized rates for therapy. Okay, so you don't have to be alone, and neither do you have to be paying hefty prices through your nose for therapy sessions. Life is precious. And lastly, our channel over here, we do talk about depression and depressive issues like divorce, so forth and so on. Do feel free to follow this channel, because we do discuss about a lot of life issues, realistic life issues. I myself was a victim of depression, and I did see a therapist before. Nothing to be ashamed of. So let's await more news on what happened to Coco. And till then, guys, stay safe, stay sane, stay woke. Don't let any of your emotions or depression get to you, okay? You guys can win the battle if you're currently going through something like this. I'll see you guys. I just want to add one more thing, alright? Life is already way too short. Chances are a lot of us are going to pass on to the next life and die by things like cancer, heart attack, cardiac arrest, and so forth and so on. So let's not let depression be another one of those factors that take our life away, okay? It shouldn't be the case, because life is short enough already, and there are so many diseases out there already, okay? Not by depression, guys. Not by depression.